Hello and welcome back to my road to completion guide for Resident Evil 2. We're now in episode 13. Let's go down the stairs here and there'll be a drop off point to the right. Again, drop off, and then in front of you is going to be some handgun ammo you guys can pick up. Remember, we always want to be getting that handgun ammo if we can. Make sure you grab that. And then at the end of this tunnel, we're going to make a right and push through the sewers. There's going to be a tunnel to the right and a tunnel to the left. Take the left path first. It's going to end up being a dead end, but there will be some shotgun shells down here that you guys can pick up. And hopefully I can get through this commentary. My playback on my software here is choppy at the moment. So hopefully by the time I'm done with this commentary, everything I'm saying lines up with the footage. If you guys have ever worked in editing software before, you know what I mean. Sometimes the playback can be a little bit choppy. So it's kind of hard for me to tell exactly what I'm seeing on screen because it's laggy a little bit. So we'll see how it goes in the final commentary. Ease around this corner. This zombie sometimes can, like if you're running around this corner, he'll just grab you and do some damage, and then of course you got to go back to your previous save. So just kind of ease around that corner, make sure that he's dead, and then you can push past this zombie. You're going to be kind of in this area. It's kind of a hub area for a little bit later on. There's a lot of stuff you need to do here. But for now, we're just going to bypass everything. Come down here, kill these zombies. Make sure that they're dead, by the way, or else you're going to have to pay for that later on in the run. Make sure that they're dead. There's a lot of stuff you have to do in this area. You got to grab that chest piece that was back there. There's a hip pouch in another room you got to get for an inventory upgrade. There's 2 rooms you got to open. There's a shortcut back to the R.P.D station. There's just a lot going on in that little area that's behind you. Just make sure that you kill those zombies. Then you saw what I did there. Just replace your combat knife with the new combat knife. Remember, we always want to make sure that we have a combat knife on our character that, you know, has a lot of, it's not degraded, I guess I should say. It has a lot of life to it. So if you have a knife currently, which you should if you've been following this guy, just discard it and then pick up the new knife. Okay? We'll head through here. There's going to be an enemy back here. There is a way that you can bypass this enemy completely, but you are going to have to come back through here later on. And at that point, you're going to have to deal with it. I find that it's better to go ahead and deal with it now. And that's one of the reasons why I had you guys go ahead and pick up the Lightning Hawk before we got down here, because it's going to be of a benefit to you guys to use the Lightning Hawk to kill this thing. So you see the Lightning Hawk has a different kind of reticle than the pistol. That's going to let you guys know that you're on the Lightning Hawk and not your pistol. Okay, so you just want to shoot it, let it pop out of the water there, and then start shooting the, I guess it's going to be the enemy's left shoulder to be your right. You'll see that it kind of has the same blood, if you will. It's kind of like that orange yellowish blood or fluid that comes out of it. It's very similar to what you guys saw with the first Birkin fight when you were shooting the eyeball on its shoulder. But what I like to do is just go ahead and shoot the shoulder with my regular handgun, and the reason why I like doing that is because it will vomit other little enemies out into the sewer water there, and you'll have to shoot those with your pistol. So I like to stay on my pistol because I don't want you guys to accidentally use your Lightning Hawk ammo, your mag ammo, on the small creatures in the water, because it's very easy to get confused on which gun you have, especially if you're new to the game and this is the first time we've actually used the Lightning Hawk. And next thing you know, you're going to shoot one of those little water enemies with your mag ammo, and that's kind of a waste, right? So I would stay on the regular handgun until his little eyeball is exposed on his shoulder, and then switch to the Magnum, shoot it 3 times, and you'll be good to go. All right, we'll head up the ladder here. Okay, go through the door. There's no enemies are in here. There's going to be some shotgun shells over here that I want you guys to pick up, though. And then there'll be a collectible over here. You can pick up copy of emails to Umbrella headquarters. That's going to be collectible 46 of 89. And then this locker, you're going to put in SZF. That's going to give you guys some more Magnum ammo, which we do want to pick up. I know previously we popped one of these locks and we did not pick up the mag ammo back in the R.P.D station. But this time around, I do want you guys to collect that. And then that's also going to give you guys credit for one of your locks. That's going to be collectible 47 of 89. Okay, go through the cutscene, or you can skip it. It's up to you guys. This is another map If you guys want to pick up the map, again, not necessary for a trophy, but up to you guys if you want to have that as your reference point. And there's some handgun ammo back here. And then to the left is going to be another collectible, the Sewer Company Pamphlet. Okay, collectible 48 of 89. Make sure you grab that. And then set up a save. Top rider is going to be to your right. Let's lock in all that progress. Remember, if you've taken any damage, you want to go back to the previous save. Also, some of you may be poisoned at this point. There is a way to alleviate poison in the game, but I can show you guys how to do it. But mainly, that's going to be for hardcore runs and stuff like that. In my opinion, if you've been poisoned, just go ahead and go back to a previous checkpoint, guys. It's just going to be easier to do it that way. Like I said, once we get into the other runs, I'll teach you guys. Actually, come to think of it, I don't even know. I know that we pick up the herbs needed to take away the poison, but I think throughout this entire RTC, we're never going to be poisoned though. But if you do, you just use a specific kind of herb combination to get rid of it. You guys will see that as the run continues, but just not in this playthrough. Make sure that you pick up the collectible that was at the bottom of those stairs, the delivery receipt file. It's going to be collectible 49 of 89. Then head over here. You don't have to worry about this zombie. It's going to stay dead. And then put in the following combination: 2, 12, 8. Okay. That's going to give you guys collectible 50 of 89. It's also going to pop your trophy Master of Unlocking. There were 10 safes / locks that you had to take care of in the game, and that would have been your 10th one right there. That's Master of Unlocking. Now we don't have to worry about doing any more safes in the game. We will obviously crack some more safes in other playthroughs because we'll need inventory upgrades and stuff like that. But in terms of the trophy, you guys are done. Okay, we'll kill all 3 of these zombies because we are going to have to pass back through here later. These 2 zombies, you kind of know that they're on the map because they're walking around and making lots of noise. But this one to your left, if you don't kill the one on my, I'll show it to you in a second. If you don't kill the one that's on the left, when you pass back through here, he will automatically grab you and do damage. I'll show you that. This dude right here, some of you may not even see him. Make sure that you kill him and make sure that he's actually dead. Like I said, because you're about to do a lot of progress in the game with, I don't think you're going to have a save point before you pass back through here. And so if you don't have him completely dead, he's going to grab you when you, to my knowledge, you cannot avoid it. And then he's going to do damage to your character, which is what we don't want. So make sure he's completely dead. While the gate is opening, come back here and grab the grenade. All right, then we'll head back this way. Gonna be a little tunnel over here. And now you can use the tool that you picked up earlier. The T tool is what I call it. I don't know if the game, I think the game just calls it a tool, but obviously it's shaped like a T, so it's the T tool. Open up this gate and then head to the left across the catwalk there, and there'll be a sewer key over the desk that you'll need to pick up. Here on the right there. Pick up that sewer key. Gonna be a ladder behind you. And climb down the ladder. And then we don't really have to do too much. There's gonna be an herb over here with the enemy. Just disregard that. Just take a left, climb up, and then climb over this little embankment here, or climb down, I should say. And then what you want to do, come over here, shoot this enemy. Just like we did before, switch to your mag ammo. Again, it's possible to get past this enemy without it doing damage. We will do that in another playthrough, but for now, because we can't use herbs, I would highly encourage you guys to just go ahead and kill it. And the 3 mag ammo rounds you just had to use to kill it, you can actually replenish those up here in a second. Again, I'm just using my regular ammo to, take the crusty part of the shoulder off to expose the eye. Mainly because I want to be able to shoot these enemies that it puts into the water. I don't want to accidentally use my precious mag ammo. Again, you guys are going to need that to take out a boss later on, so make sure that you're only shooting these enemies when their eyeball is exposed. And it should only take 3 shots. Yeah, I think we just, yeah, so now we're switching. There's 1. And if he vomits those things to the water, you're gonna have to switch back to your regular ammo. And you can back up too. If he gets too close to you here, just continuously back up right where the other enemy was. Should be fine. So we used, I think, 6 shots there, but you'll notice up here on the left, there's some mag ammo, which you can just replenish. Everything that you just used, you can replenish. Like that. Or at least a good portion of it. Now, you do want to skip this enemy. So we're just going to run through here, hug the left wall. It's going to come out of that sewer tunnel there, that pipe. And we're just going to bypass it for now. We're hoping that on our way back through, we can bypass it again. And I'll show you guys that when we get there. There's a Mr. Raccoon over here. This will be collectible 51 of 89. Okay, so take that out and then head through the door. And it's kind of dark down here, so hopefully you guys can see how to solve this puzzle. There's going to be an enemy in here too, which I'll show you how to kill. You want to come through this gate, grab the queen chest piece. Going to close that gate, come down the tunnel, take a left, and then you want to put the queen chest piece or the queen plug inside of this box. It's going to open up this gate. Now when you come through here, do a 180 and look up, you definitely want to go ahead and kill this zombie, okay? You don't want it to be down here with you when you're trying to finish out this puzzle. Go ahead and hit it with some well-placed headshots. Again, you're playing on assisted difficulty, so it shouldn't be that tough to get those headshots. Make sure that it's dead. Head up here, grab this chest piece. Okay, king chest piece, jump down. And this is where you were a second ago, okay? This time you're not turning around and shoot the zombie because it's already dead. All right, you're just coming out here and putting that king piece out of this panel. That's going to open up the door and give you guys access to the flamethrower. You can also open up this door if you want to shortcut back through. Grab the king chest piece. And then we'll grab the queen chest piece. That's going to close that gate. Hit the tunnel. Place the queen plug. Very interesting puzzle, this one. You basically have to close a gate to then open a gate to get back to where you were. It's kind of confusing, but back, grab the queen plug, because you need the queen plug and the king plug. In a second, we're going to grab the rook. You need all 3 of those to be able to solve a puzzle later on. Now, the reason why I did not pick up the chemical flamethrower is because we still have 2 inventory upgrades we need to get, and because we can't use our storage box, pretty much everything we have in our inventory now we're stuck with, and you're just not going to have the room to pick it up. Now, that door that I showed you guys that you could open up inside of the flamethrower room, you want to open that door up, and then later on you want to come back down here. You know, I won't be showing you that in the guide, and pick up the flamethrower just for fun. You can do that, right? We will be getting the flamethrower in Leon's next playthrough. We'll need that to take out a boss. Now you saw how I just squeaked past that enemy back there. Very possible to do so. If you feel like the enemy is boxing you in, just shoot it with your mag ammo and kill it. This one though, you do not want to kill. You just want to counter it. Okay, make sure that you've got your grenade on. You guys know you can hit L1. Make sure that you're on the grenade. That enemy right there will always rush you with its tentacle and grab you. When it does, just hit L1 to counter it. I wouldn't try killing that last enemy with mag ammo. But the enemy that you saw me skip, you can kill that one with mag ammo if it's got you boxed in, okay? This is the area I was telling you guys about, that if that zombie is not dead, it will grab you when you try to come through that tunnel. So if you get grabbed there, it's just because you didn't kill that zombie. You'll need to reset and go back to the previous typewriter save. When you get here, run past this enemy. No need to worry about killing it. Then we're going to use the T-tool again right here to open up this gate. And then to our left is going to be some shotgun shells I want you guys to pick up. Very easy to miss these, but they're to your left on a barrel, I think. Grab those and we'll head up the elevator. There'll be some handgun ammo on the right, pick that up. And then there's one zombie in here that I want you guys to kill. Otherwise, he can box you into this room and do some damage to you. You can obviously avoid him by running around the table on the right, but Again, you guys will have to go back to your previous save, which is a pretty good distance back. So make sure that he's dead. And then go ahead and grab the inventory upgrade here. I'm gonna give you guys access to 2 more inventory slots. We have 1 more hit pouch to get, and you guys will pop a trophy for that. Then make sure that you grab this roll of film. Very important for a trophy coming up a little bit later. Go ahead and open up this door. And be careful because there are some zombies that'll be spawned in here. See, that one just fell down. Even though you killed the zombies on your first route through here, there'll be some new zombies to take care of. But if you didn't kill the zombies on your first route through here, there'll be like 1, 2, 3, could be up to 4 zombies here. So go ahead and use the sewer key on this door. And then if you do a 180 and go back across the platform, there'll be another door. See that one down there that you can also use the sewer key on. You want to go ahead and use the sewer key on all these doors. Well, 1, because you need the resources inside of the rooms there. But number 2, you want to be able to get rid of the sewer key. And once you use it twice, you can discard it, and that gives us access to another inventory slot. So do a 180, go back through this door, and grab both of these gunpowders. You'll get a regular one and a high-grade gunpowder. Actually, not a regular one. You'll get a large gunpowder and a high-grade gunpowder, and you can combine those for some shotgun shells. Okay, we'll exit, go back across the platform, and then we're going to go in the previous door that we unlocked with the sewer key. I think right here I grabbed the Rook part first. And we'll go over here, take a left, because we need to go back inside the R.P.D station, pop a trophy. So we need to go back through this area. Some lockers over here you can open up, or handgun ammo for you guys. And then there should be some gunpowder as well on the table right there. And then the Jazz Festival flyer, that's going to be collectible 53 of 89. Make sure you pick that up. And then the shortcut back into the R.P.D station is right here. Okay. We'll hit up the elevator, and again, we're just going back into the R.P.D station for one thing, and that's to actually 2 things. We're going to pick up the mag ammo that we did not pick up like in episode 2 when we popped one of those locks. I said leave it here, we're going to come back and pick it up later. We're about to go get the mag ammo now, and we also need to work on a trophy. We have to work on the, I think it's called treasure hunter. Yeah, we have to use the photo hints to find 2 hidden items. The roll of film that you guys just picked up, we're going to use that to pop this trophy. We're just going to go all the way back up the stairs. And now that you have the T tool, you can actually get back into the R.P.D station from this way. You guys remember when you unlocked the, I guess when you solved the goddess statue puzzle, came through here, there was a safe room, typewriter, but you couldn't get back out, right? Because you didn't have the T tool. Make sure you save here first. Now that you have that T tool, you can open it from this way. You'll have access to the R.P.D station, which is good. Now we just want to make it to the dark room so we can develop this roll of film. You can head through the west office here. All the enemies should be dead if you guys have been following the guide so far. Don't have to worry about anything. That Licker's head was moving, which was freaky. When I remember playing it going, wait, is he alive? Because his head kind of moved a bit, but he's dead. We killed him already. Okay, so this is the dark room. Take a left and just go ahead and interact with this. Go to your roll of film, use it, and it's going to develop the film, and it's going to show you 2 hiding places inside the R.P.D station. And of course, you have to find those 2 items to pop the trophy. So we're going to be working on the first one. And save right quick. Before we go get the first one though, let's head upstairs and get the mag ammo if I can get outside of this door. That is one thing I can say about this game. I really haven't ran into any glitches. Like, I mean, I guess you could call that a glitch. I don't call that a glitch. But I haven't ran into any glitches where I've like fell through the floor or, you know, nothing like that. It's been a very solid game. There's the mag ammo, by the way. We'll head back downstairs. And that's quite an accomplishment, in my opinion, to be putting out a game and not have any glitches. And I'm sure some people have run into glitches, but I don't think there's any widespread problems with this game that would require like a crazy patch to come through or something like that. So I applaud them for getting that right. If all games could just come out bug-free, we'd be in good shape. All right, we'll come through this door. Behind the office desk here, or I guess on the other side in the drawer, is going to be the first treasure. The wooden box. Make sure that you examine it though. You're going to get the red dot sight for the lightning hawk, which is cool. A good little treasure to have, but we're mainly doing this to pop the trophy, but that's not a bad reward either. You'll get basically a red dot sight for your lightning hawk. So if you're trying to gun down an enemy from across the map, you'll see a little, a little laser pointer, a little circle on their body, in order to give you guys some pinpoint accuracy, even at long range, which is pretty cool. Not necessary for assisted difficulty really, but because the aim assist does the work for you, but we'll take it. Now we're gonna get in path to treasure number 2. Now we don't really need this treasure because we didn't pick up the chemical flamethrower. So once we pick this treasure up here, we're just gonna discard it. But it's 400, I guess 400 fuel for your flamethrower. So if you guys want to go back at some point and pick up the flamethrower, you can. And then, maybe you don't want to discard the fuel here, but you may end up running out of inventory slots if you do that. So just so that there's no confusion, I would highly encourage you guys not to get the flamethrower and to discard this fuel. But you guys are welcome to play however you guys want. I will be showing you in Leon's B campaign where you can pick up some more flame fuel in once you get down to the umbrella facility. Once you have both of those, the red dot sight and the fuel tank, you'll get your treasure hunter trophy. And now we just need to backtrack all the way to the sewer facility room, which seems like a pretty good distance, but now that we have the shortcut back, not that bad. We can just go through the goddess statue entrance again. And then we're almost done with this episode. I think we have one more collectible. Yeah, we have one more file to get. That'll be collectible 54 of 89, and we need to solve the chess piece puzzle. Be a little bit confusing, but I got you guys set up. There'll also be, if you look down in the description, I'll have that listed for you guys, the solution to this puzzle. But I'll walk you through it as well with commentary. Come down here all the way down to the bottom of the stairs. Take the elevator. This will take you guys back to the sewer facility. Then we'll be back on track. We've already got the queen chess piece, or the queen plug, the knight plug, and the rook plug. So we need to work with 3 more plugs, but they're going to be inside of the puzzle already. So there's 6 total pieces that you need, 3 of which is on your character, and the other 3 will be a part of the puzzle once we get there. Take the elevator down. Episode 14 is going to be quick. Episode 15 is going to be about the same size as this episode, and then 16 and 17 are fairly short. And we'll wrap up Leon's campaign. Hit this elevator. Again, all the zombies should be dead if you guys are clearing them out like you're seeing me do in the guide. Now, when it comes to this enemy, in my game, he was not here anymore, right? Remember we ran past this enemy earlier? He's not here in my game. I don't know why he's not here. Unless I'm thinking, maybe I'm thinking about a different part, because I did see a dead enemy there. So maybe I'm just thinking about a different playthrough. But in the event that there is an enemy there for you guys, just kill it with the Magnum. Okay, just kill it with the lightning hawk like you always do. But there shouldn't be one there. A lot of these playthroughs start to bleed in together because when you play on hardcore mode, there's enemies in different locations, and sometimes there's more zombies in an area than there would be in assisted difficulty. There's the collectible, by the way. That will be collectible 54 of 89. Okay, so for this first one, you have 6 panels basically, right? Go ahead and pick up the knight piece from the middle panel. That way all 3 of these are empty, okay? In the first one, the one that's closest to the U door, actually, I think I go over here and pick these up first. Yeah, that's the pawn piece. And then, okay, here we go. I think I actually start solving it here. Okay, so use the knight piece here. And then the middle one. Gonna put the rook piece. Come over here, grab this piece. This is the bishop. Go back over. We're gonna use that bishop piece in that one. So that solves that side, okay? So it's bishop, rook, knight, that side. And then on this side, it's going to be king, queen, pawn. This one's going to be a queen. And then the first one's going to be a pawn. So really that first one, you don't even have to remove it because I think there's a pawn in there anyway. But I think I just did that just for the sake of argument to have all the pieces. You guys can see how they go in. And then when you're done, just head over here, set up a save, and I'll see you guys back in episode 14.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.